Silklands sent over their DisplayPort 1.4 to USB-C cable for review. It is something that I definitely wish I would have gotten sooner, as it allows me to easily use my laptop and tablet on my monitors where the display ports weren't being used anyways, so it makes full use of both devices. It couldn't be any easier, as it is simply just plug and play, and they are using quality components and come in at a very good price. It comes with DisplayPort 1.4 specs, and I'm about to throw a bunch of terms at you, so get ready to Google your faces off, which include the 32.4 gigabit speeds, HDCP 2.2, support for FreeSync and G-Sync, thank you very much, and HDR10, MST, DSC 1.2, and FSC. Whew, that is a lot of acronyms. The USB-C port needs to be attached to a device that supports USB-C 3.1 Gen 2 or above, which also includes Thunderbolt 3 and Thunderbolt 4, in order to work, as those standards are what support video output. I personally tested them on Thunderbolt 4 ports because that's all I've got. It is unidirectional, meaning it will only send stuff from the USB-C to DisplayPort and not the other way around, to the display to USB-C. For testing, I tested it on a multitude of different devices, which include an iPad Pro 12.9 inch, an Apple MacBook Air, the Asus ZenBook 14X OLED Q410, the Asus ROG Ally, and a Dell Inspiron laptop on a LG 4K HDR 144Hz monitor and a Samsung G7 2560 by 1440p 240Hz gaming monitor. All devices gave me full speeds and were just simply plug and play. I prefer this solution over USB-C to HDMI, as the HDMI ports on older monitors and a lot of HDMI devices, such as legacy or older laptops, are limited either from the port itself or some type of restriction to that standard on laptops, which isn't the case for DisplayPort. I don't really know why it's so locked down, but it is, as most of the time with HDMI, I'm limited to 4K 60 Hz with not as accurate of color profiles and have to do some tinkering. Where with this guy, it was literally just I plugged it in and bam, full resolution at full 144 Hz or 240 Hz speeds. And that's mostly because, again, the DisplayPort standard for Thunderbolt 3 and Thunderbolt 4 are just has way more bandwidth, and it just works better because it has less restrictions. And then that way, once I plug it in and then I'm done, all I have to do is just unplug it and I'm off to the races, which personally makes me using my computer so much smoother, as sometimes when you're working on your laptop, you just need a bit more screen real estate, such as for gaming, video editing, or multitasking, and this is such a simple solution. As personally, I don't use all the display ports on my monitors, as they usually come with multiple of them, and this helps me not only fully utilize my monitors, but also take full advantage of my laptops, as that increased screen refresh is just so nice, while also not getting in the way with a bunch of other cables, as look at this guy, it's nice and thin. The biggest negative that I could think of is that if you have a laptop like my Dell Inspiron, it has limited USB-C ports. It's limited to just one, and that way I can't have a display hooked up and charged at the same time, which can be quite frustrating. The only other negative that I can really think of is that this cable is quite stiff, so it makes it a little cumbersome and clunky when you're trying to plug it in sometimes or route it. And last, I suppose this is a negative. I don't think it is, because I prefer HDMI, or well, HDMI and also DisplayPort. So usually with DisplayPort, they have like prongs in it, so when you plug it in and you go to unplug it, it sticks so it doesn't unplug. I feel like those things get stuck all the time for me, and sometimes that can cause issues. This guy doesn't have that, which I enjoy personally. All of that makes me really sound like a shill for a product that was sent to me for free, which I usually hate doing, but hey, when a brand does everything right, it makes it really hard to find some negatives, and these guys just did a great job. Don't let the box dissuade you, as Silklands is a VESA partner, and they are using quality components, and the cable itself is covered in a durable double nylon braid, making it sort of flexible, as I mentioned earlier, but more importantly, very, very durable. There is some reinforcement where the cable goes into the enclosure to add some longevity. The tips have an aluminum shell, providing extra protection, heat dissipation, and making them look more premium, along with having gold tips and connectors, which, if you've watched my HDMI 2.1 video, gives a multitude of benefits, such as better corrosion resistance, better conductivity, and better fit, as it fills in any abnormalities inside the other ports to have a better, more solid connection. but it does add some extra cost. From a build/material standpoint, I have zero complaints. It also comes with a free lifetime replacement or money back guarantee if you run into any quality issues, which you honestly don't see very often, and I greatly appreciate, which also means that they stand by their product, which again, most companies seem like they don't really do that anymore. It does come in 4 different lengths. Those lengths include 3.3, 6.6, 10, and 15 feet. Personally, I got the 6.6 feet one. Pricing is good at $19.99 for the 3.3 and 6.6 feet. Okay, so maybe not so much for the 3.3 feet, but I think for 6.6, that's acceptable for the build quality that you should get here. Then $26.99 for the 10 feet and $34.99 for the 15 feet, which again, for the quality and the materials here, I think is a solid price. Moving on to the conclusion, overall, I use this cable way more than I thought I was actually going to and prefer it greatly over my USB-C to HDMI cable. That thing, as far as I'm concerned, is dead. It's dead to me, as the speeds and ease of use for this guy are so worth it. Link is in the description if you're interested in purchasing it, but of course, you don't have to buy it, and if you don't want to use that link, then don't use that link. Like it if you like this video, dislike it if you hated it and think I'm a shill, and subscribe for more like this. Otherwise, I will see you and your beautiful face on the next one. God bless, and peace out.